Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga rejects the declaration by IEBC chairman Wafula Chebukati of William Ruto as the president-elect.
I want to repeat that we totally and without reservations reject the presidential results announced yesterday by Mr. Chebukati. I want to commend our supporters for remaining calm and keeping the peace, and I urge them to continue to do so. Let no one take the law into their own hands. We are pursuing constitutional and lawful channels and processes to invalidate Mr. Chebukati's illegal and unconstitutional pronouncement. We are certain that justice will prevail. I want to...
Well, the next step from here, we know, is a petition to the Supreme Court. But you may ask yourself, why is Raila Odinga going to the Supreme Court again when this was an election that he could have won easily? He has been beaten by William Ruto, a first-timer, in a presidential contest in this country called Kenya. Raila Odinga has been vying for the last 20 years. This was his fifth time, and this was the closest chance he had to become the president. Now, when you look at the grounds that he's relying on, most of the blame is on IEBC, especially the chairman, Wafula Chebukati. And it seems like he's working in cahoot with the 4 IEBC commissioners who refuse to be associated with the results that are being announced by Chebukati at Bomas. And the main reason for the petition is the opaqueness of the process. He's having the process leading from the verifying of the Form 34Bs and now the making of the Form 34Cs was shielded in some form of opaqueness or secrecy. And by relying on this issue of opaqueness, he is reminding us of the 2017 petition that was annulled by the retired Chief Justice, David Maraga, who said that election is not an event. Election is a process from the voting to the tallying to the reporting of the results. And seems this is the same script Raila Odinga is relying on. Well, we have not seen the facts. The facts that have been displayed so far are very scarce, or it's like a bone without meat. They are saying that the percentage that Chebukati relied on were more than 100% with 0.01, and the 0.01 amounts to 142,000 votes, which in essence could all tilt the scales between Raila Odinga and his main rival, William Ruto. And that issue has been disputed because many people argue that the vote difference is actually for 4,000 or 1,400. The other issue is about the issue of the tallying or the verification of the last 38 constituencies. Well, we do not know why Chebukati did not do it in the open. Remember, he had tallied the 153 constituencies. Then the final day, he tallied in some private place and came to report. Well, the IEBC Act allows him to do that. And there's nothing wrong about it. But Raila Odinga is saying this is where the problem is. And he's relying on the minor Kiai case where the Supreme Court said that the chairman of the IEBC does not conduct the election alone. He should work in tandem with the other members. By conducting the election alone, it means he has given himself roles that do not belong to him. And this is what the Raila Odinga team is saying that Wafula Chebukati, by giving out a result that was not sanctioned or allowed by the four commissioners, then the outcome is null and void. Well, we'll want to see where Raila Odinga goes with this argument. When this case goes to the Supreme Court, it seems a very weak case, unless they have evidence of vote tampering, of especially at Bomas, that the form that the 4As from the polling station had these figures when they came to the Bomas, they were changed. If they had such concrete evidence and any other form of evidence which I had to see, then as things stand, Raila Odinga's case is very weak and it will collapse on its own weight. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.